We are under the lights this MLB Network. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Jackson Generals. The Blue Wahoos try to lock down their 14th consecutive win. Jake Ratto. You have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
In now, Luis Martinez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Martinez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
First pitch, 6:05.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Almonte has a play. He's got it 1 away. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's a drive out to right center field. This will kick up against the wall now. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Stepping in now, Patrick Hall. Line towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The center
coming
fielder.
to the plate now, Joe Bonner. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fernandez moving to his right. Throw in time and the side is retired. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Ben House gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Digging in, Barry Gatlin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Barry Gatlin.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Now here's the pitch. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Zero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ildemaro Vargas. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Angelo Gutierrez.
Stepping in, Angelo Gutierrez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And it's fouled away. Gutierrez is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Digging in, Fred Hardy, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Hardy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike one to start the at-bat. Line to the right side, but foul.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Grounded to the right. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2.
An 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive. 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Into the box, Nathan Wyatt on a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
At the plate, Darryl Jones. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Hardy leads off second with one gone in the inning. One and two now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit sharply toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box now. Don Barry hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 0-1 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
The 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Gutierrez. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Batting ninth.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Stepping up to the plate, Jesus Sucre is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He's set, and the pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Yeah, and with two outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
In now, Luis Martinez as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Almonte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Blue Wahoos lead it 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rafael Hernandez. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Rafael Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Fouled away. Down the first baseline. Barry comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors.
The catcher.
And guys, I want you to think back to our pregame meeting with the manager before this one. The one thing he kept preaching to us is that they got to play better defense. Coming off last game, they made 3 errors in that one. They're going to have to clean it up and give themselves a better chance to win this game on the defensive side of the ball.
So striding forward now, Felipe Castillo. So we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, Abraham.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Abraham Almonte to hit next. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Jones moving to his left, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go now to the top of the third. Pensacola's out in front here, 1-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian, and ready to start out the inning, Jonathan Villar. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Patrick Hall. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gutierrez looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, that blast serves notice that this kid is as good as the hype suggests. He has the tools and the desire to be a good one in the show. Can't wait to see how his career unfolds.
Into the box, Joe Bonner. He swings and hits it
Bonner.
foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The left fielder, number 11.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Fred Hardy. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now the 0-1. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The third baseman, number 3, Nathan.
Ready now, Nathan Wyatt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Bonner stands at third with one gone in the inning. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
So striding in, Darryl Jones. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Now to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. Kaiser is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. The Wahoos are on top 4-0. Now at the plate, Michael Clark, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Brian Fernandez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He'll come in here at 259. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. 0-1, here it comes. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Phil Kaiser. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hardy is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Barry Gatlin.
Striding forward now is the DH, Barry Gatlin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Clark leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Jesus Sucre. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kaiser giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Luis Martinez.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Luis Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Almonte is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
The right fielder, number 30, Patrick.
Yeah, man, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
Ready to take his hacks again, Patrick Hall, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Standing in now, Joe Bonner. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Hall is off of first with 2 away. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Almonte has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Blue Wahoos lead it 5-0. Striding into the box, Ildemaro Vargas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and a strike to count. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
But I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Popped him up. Wyatt waits on it. Makes the play, one away.
The batter, the right fielder, Angelo Gutierrez.
Standing in, Angelo Gutierrez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there at the knees, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a three-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
In now, Rafael Hernandez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And it's fouled away. Froze him for strike three, and that retires the side. At the plate, Fred Hardy. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Left fielder, Fred Hardy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
The third baseman, number 3, Nathan Wyatt.
Settling in now, Nathan Wyatt. He hit a sac fly earlier. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Joey Crable will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Jackson Generals, number 65.
Darryl Jones will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
The first baseman.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his third knock of the game.
Into the box, Don Barry, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Catcher.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
And that'll get down out there. And the runner will score from second. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's 8-0.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Lewis.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Luis Martinez. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there.
Now batting,
April showers
shortstop.
into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
The right fielder, number
Boy,
30.
there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher, a la that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout? Are the guys laughing at you for hitting on that short?
100%. They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take off your BGs and you tell a first base coach that's a line drive in a box score tomorrow.
Now batting, the center fielder, Joe.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joe Bonner. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. It's a 10-0 score.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Row.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember, but without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Standing in now, Fred Hardy. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the second run will score as well.
I thought this was getting ugly when they scored double digits in runs, but they tack on a couple more here to make it an even dozen. You're going to win about 99% of the games when you score 12 runs. Simple as that.
Now batting, Nathan Wyatt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Vargas is up with it, and it's in time at first. And hallelujah, the side is retired. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. Last half of the 5th coming up. Pensacola's out in front here, 12-0. Into the box now, Felipe Castilla. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. Popped him up. Sucre over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Standing in, Abraham Almonte flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and that misses, ball 1.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Into the box now, Michael Clark. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Wyatt will put this one away, and the side is retired. At the plate, Darryl Jones. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Darryl Jones.
From the stretch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gutierrez going back on it. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batting, the first baseman, Don.
Stepping in now, Don
Barry.
Barry. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Almonte is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
The catcher, number 40, Jesus Sucre.
Digging in now, Jesus Sucre coming off the clutch two-run single his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Gutierrez is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Luis.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Luis Martinez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. In now, Jonathan Villar. And he pops it up. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down on the play as well.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Into the box, Patrick Hall. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Kaiser looking up, and it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as the blowout continues. No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
The center fielder, number 33, Joe.
Into the box,
Bonner.
Joe Bonner. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Hard on the ground toward short. And that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7.
Hardy.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Fred Hardy. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in one game here. It's been incredible.
So digging in now, Nathan Wyatt, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. He's set, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Kaiser is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Wahoos are on top, 17-0. Now at the plate, Brian Fernandez. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Phil Kaiser. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Jones scoops it up, and quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Barry Gatlin.
Ready for another shot now, Barry Gatlin. Now here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Two out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back here on MLB Network. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Eduardo Rodriguez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Eduardo Rodriguez.
So standing in, Darryl Jones, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
Barry.
Stepping in now, Don Barry,
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ripped toward the gap in right. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Jones is on his way home. He will score as they extend their lead even further.
Wow, this has been a memorable game, but for all the wrong reasons. They've given up a staggering 18 runs here, and they can't go home yet. Can you say painful?
Digging in once again, Jesus Sucre. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Comes set, now the pitch. And now the runner's trying for third. Strike taken, the throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there. And I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he popped him up. Hernandez in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Barry, the runner at third with no outs. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
This is just bordering on ridiculous now, guys. 19 runs in one game. To say that they're having some success at the plate would be like saying some kids are excited at Christmas.
Now in the box, Luis Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard liner to center field. Kaiser patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Villar, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Almonte coming in. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Patrick Hall.
Ready to take his hacks again, Patrick Hall, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Your attention,
Caden
please.
Lyons enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 22, Caden Lyons. Now batting.
Into the box now. Out of play to the right. Working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Vargas has it. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So they score 4 times on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Blue Wahoos lead it 21-0. So stepping in, Ildemaro Vargas. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Stepping in, Angelo Gutierrez. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First offering on its way, and he fouls this one off. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Vargas on at first, nobody out.
The count is 1-2.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In now, Rafael Hernandez, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Now a check swing here and a little looper. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Pensacola's out in front here, 21-0. Now at the plate, Fred Hardy. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch on its way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Into the box, Nathan Wyatt stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Striding in, Darryl Jones. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. Wyatt rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead even further.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Stepping in now, Don Barry pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Almonte on the move. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he could just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Standing in now, Jesus Sucre. That's a strike. The throw down is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. Hard hit ball to second. Vargas ranges to his right. In time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Luis Martinez. Ladies and
Jay
gentlemen,
Schneider
your
comes on to
attention,
pitch
please.
now, hoping for better
Now
results
pitching
than the
for your
other arms
Jackson
that they've
Generals,
run out there in this one.
Number 80, Jay Schneider.
Coming to the plate now, Luis Martinez. Here comes the first pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. This will kick up against the wall now, and he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a two-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. Swing and a liner. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting, right field.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Patrick Hall will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Wahoos are on top, 25-0. Ready once again, Abraham Almonte. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Hall. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Stepping up now, Michael Clark. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled away. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he lays off again, ball three.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box, Brian Fernandez as the first pitch to ball game so far. And he lays off for ball one. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike two. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. Digging in, Joe Bonner, 3 for 6 in the ball game to this point.
Joe Bonner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Almonte is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Fred Hardy. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Kaiser sprinting after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The third baseman, number 3, Nathan Wyatt.
Stepping into the box, Nathan Wyatt. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Man, you can't continue to make mistakes like this and expect to win. That's 3 errors so far in this one, and they keep putting themselves in bad situations.
Runner at first following the error, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Darryl Jones. Here comes the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side, but foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Blue Wahoos lead it 25-0. Ready for another chance? Phil Kaiser starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
Hardy is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Barry Gatlin.
Digging in to try it again, Barry Gatlin. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Now at the plate, Ildemaro Vargas. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, and they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
The 0-1 delivery. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Lifted in the air out towards left center. He brings it in, and they will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
25-0 the final tonight. The Blue Wahoos took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Ben House gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. Jake Ratto permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
4 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.